Good morning, my little sunshines. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's enjoying the group. I know we've had some really good discussions and topics at hand. I hope all of you wrote little love letters and love hearts all over yourself. And if you haven't, it's never too late to comment or like or introduce yourself or anything. This is a super open environment. I'm definitely in love with those transitional words from turbocharged and I just wrote down like a whole list. I actually am going to print them out and keep them down because there are some things that I just really would like to intensify to bring out my attitude and make me giggle at the same time. But today I wanted to talk about how well we're doing, and this is a healthy week, this is our healthy mind, and to keep that healthy mind going we want to make sure that we're getting whole foods into our body. No processed sugar. There are so many different types of, like honey and agave and blackstrap molasses, which has so much good sugar, good nutrients in that sugar, especially blackstrap molasses, that we don't need any of that other processed white sugar shit. I was into sugar hardcore, like cake batter, cookie dough, all sorts of things for a very long time, and I was just never quite clear. I was always just foggy and I couldn't get a grip of myself, and I couldn't, like there was always something like I just like couldn't understand. And then it's just like when you see that Starbucks sign you start freaking out. Like yesterday I went to go make a video and I saw Starbucks. I was like, oh, I'm at a job interview, I'm gonna go to the Starbucks and just record, and there was no seat, so I was walking around. I'm like, should I get a muffin, should I get a coffee? And then I walked out and there was an ice cream parlor, do it yourself, $3, fill it all the way to the top. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my gosh. But no, I didn't do it. You guys were in the back of my head and I pushed through it. So, we're all here to support each other. The American Heart Society says that we as females should have 25 grams of sugar per day, or 6 teaspoons, which the average American will probably have like 70 grams, which is quite a lot. Those little yogurts, they have like 27 grams of sugar in them. That's yourself. Like those little yogurts with the fruit in it. Or one can of Coca-Cola has 39 grams of sugar, which is 9.75 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of sugar! It sends our pancreas into overdrive. But if you have a juice even, you have to juice, 4 apples to get a cup. And in that cup, you'll have, there's 17 grams of sugar per apple. That's 68 grams. And it just comes in this perfect little, apple the way it is. Actually, apples and pears. If you're ever feeling like a late night munchie, which sometimes it happens, an apple and a pear will actually help you digest your food a little bit better because it has pectin inside of it. And so when there is fiber wrapped around the sugar granules, so when it's in your system and it breaks down, it first goes through the phase of breaking down the fiber and then the sugar, and it's like a process. It's like a slow process. When it's just white sugar, it's like bing, pancreas overdrive, and it's absolutely not. So maybe a little almond butter, pears before bed if you get a little craving. So those are definitely awesome to have. Always at hand. Bananas have a high potassium and a little bit high sugar. I know I gravitate to a lot of sugar, so I'm always like banana, 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 banana. But I only have apples in my house now. So our task for today, I would like all of you guys to write down how many grams of sugar you take in per day. Are you having too much? Are you having too little? And the way you can do that is by obviously read the labels. There are about 16 names for sugar. I'll post in the comments below. There's so many disguises. The sucralose, stay away, please. High fructose corn syrup, there's so many substitutes that we can have and make and make it so much better. But So what you do is just write down all of the grams of sugar that you intake for the day. Just jot it down maybe in a little journal or something like that. And then you do grams of sugar divided by 4, and that's how many teaspoons of sugar you get is in that serving or for your day. So grams of sugar divided by 4 equals teaspoons of sugar. Try it out. It's fun, and you'll be like, whoa, 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 you know, because in 2020, they just passed a law that they will be able to put, you know, if you look at a label, it says, you know, everything has the daily intake percentage, and then you look at sugar and protein, and it's blank. That's because every portion is just well over the amount that we should be having in a day. So in 5 years, we get to actually know what they're putting into our body, and you know, so we need to start becoming more aware ourselves and start taking control because it's our life. So I want to end on a positive note. I'm super excited you guys are all in here. It's never too late to comment or talk or mingle or reach out or whatever. So everyone just have the best day ever. Happy Wednesday. Get your workout in.